According to an article by The Guardian, it was discovered that private user data was leaked to Cambridge Analytica, which is a political consulting firm in the US that worked on Donald Trump's campaign. Over 50 million profiles were obtained during this leak, and experts believe that using data analytics, the company Cambridge Analytica could have potentially micro-targeted voters. A couple of weeks after this incident, it was revealed that Facebook was selling private access to its user data, and the New York Times says that the data was being sold to 4 different companies, one being Huawei, which in recent years has had very close relationships with the Chinese Communist Party. A moral dilemma I see is that Facebook failed to properly protect its user data, and most importantly, it failed to inform its users that their personal data was being improperly used. And I'm going to be using Kant's first categorical imperative to argue that Facebook's inability to inform users about the misuse of their data is unethical. According to Kantianism's first categorical imperative, one way to decide whether something is ethical or unethical is by universalizing the action that's committed. So in this case, I'm going to consider the fact that Facebook knowingly failed to inform its users that their data had been breached. A piece of supporting evidence I have is that in an article by The Guardian, it states that a whistleblower revealed to The Observer how Cambridge Analytica used personal information taken without authorization to build a system that could profile individual US voters in order to target them with personalized political advertisements. So I think this statement supports my argument that the data was taken without authorization, which is not acceptable. And a statement by the New York Times says that Facebook quietly verified the leak and took steps to secure the data. They tried to do this by securing a promise from Cambridge that the data was deleted, but it was later discovered that this was not the case. Universalizing the idea that it is ethical to withhold information from trusting users sufficiently demonstrates that the actions taken by Facebook to cover up their mistakes are definitely unethical.